At the roof of the world, where oxygen thins and the cold bites deep, the majestic Himalayas stand as a silent witness to nature's most brutal test. In this desolate kingdom of ice and stone, every gust of wind carries a whisper of danger. Yet here lives a legend known as the Grey Ghost. The snow leopard mother, a master of camouflage and survival, watches over her realm with eyes that have seen 1,000 winters and survived them all. For now, a deceptive peace reigns over the peaks, allowing the mother a rare moment of stillness before the inevitable storm begins to descend upon her. Inside the safety of a narrow crevice, her two cubs remain blissfully unaware of the harsh world outside, protected by their mother's warmth and fierce devotion. She shares a tender moment of affection, her powerful instincts dedicated entirely to the survival of these fragile lives hidden deep within the heart of the mountain. These moments of tranquility are precious and few, for in this high-altitude wilderness, the transition from peace to peril happens in the blink of an eye. As the sky darkens and the temperature plunges, the shadows begin to shift, signaling the arrival of a threat that moves with the coming winter storm. The silence is shattered by the rhythmic crunch of snow. A pack of predators is on the move, driven by a hunger that knows no mercy. The lead wolf, a battle-scarred veteran of the highlands, leads his pack toward the cave, his predatory senses locked onto the scent of potential prey. They move with coordinated precision, a hungry collective seeking to exploit any weakness they can find in the unforgiving landscape of the high Himalayan peaks. The mother leopard hears them before she sees them. Her body coils like a spring, every muscle ready to defend the life she has carefully nurtured. She stands as a living barrier between her cubs and the encroaching death, her growl a warning that the path forward will be paid for in blood. Sensing the shift in atmosphere, the cubs retreat into the darkness, their small hearts racing as the sounds of the approaching enemy grow louder and closer. Facing overwhelming odds, the snow leopard mother knows there is no retreat. She must hold this ground, for her life and the lives of her young. The wolves fan out, executing a tactical surround that leaves the leopard with her back to a vertical drop and the cave entrance behind her. One wrong step means a fall into the abyss. The terrain is as much an enemy as the predators, circling for the kill in this heights. She lunges forward, a blur of fur and muscle, snapping her jaws to keep the pack at bay and showing them the price of their intrusion. The lead wolf tests her perimeter, searching for a gap in her guard, while his subordinates wait for the signal to strike from the snowy flanks. Every sense is heightened to the breaking point. She tracks every movement, calculating the trajectory of each threat with the precision of a master hunter. In this arena of stone and ice, a primitive drama unfolds. It is a battle of numbers against the sheer, unyielding will of a mother's heart. The pack tries to break her spirit with a chorus of menacing howls, but the mother leopard remains an immovable force rooted to her sacred duty. She expands her presence, appearing like a vengeful spirit of the mountain, ready to unleash a fury that the wolves have never before encountered in nature. The tension snaps, the lead wolf strikes, and the ledge erupts into a chaotic vortex of teeth, claws, and the desperate struggle for survival and dominance. Her reflexes are lightning fast. A powerful blow sends the first attacker reeling, her claws leaving a crimson trail across the cold, white Himalayan snow. They swarm her, but she is a whirlwind of silver and shadow, using her massive tail to maintain balance while delivering punishing strikes to her foes. She fights with a ferocity born of desperation. This is not just a hunt for her, it is a sacred defense of her lineage and blood. Even as teeth sink into her flank, she does not falter. The pain only fuels her rage, transforming her into a relentless engine of maternal protection. The blizzard hides the carnage from the world, but the sounds of the struggle echo through the canyons, a primal song of life versus death. She stands defiant over her wounded enemy, her breath coming in heavy, ragged gasps, her gaze promising a lethal end to any who dare step closer. The pack's resolve begins to crumble. They sought an easy meal, but they found a demon of the snow, a mother who will never yield. Though wounded and weary, her spirit remains unbroken. She is the embodiment of the mountain's power, cold, hard, and absolutely impossible to conquer or tame. One final desperate attempt is met with a crushing blow. The mountain ghost will not be moved. Not today, not while her children breathe. Her roar is a declaration of victory, a sound so powerful it seems to command the storm itself to stand down in the face of her. Defeated and broken, the wolves retreat into the white abyss. They leave behind a predator they could not break, and a lesson learned in blood. She watches until the last shadow vanishes. Only then does the warrior goddess allow herself to feel the weight of her wounds and the cold. With the threat gone, the fierce huntress disappears, replaced by the mother. She turns back to her sanctuary, her steps heavy but filled with purpose. Her cubs emerge, sensing the danger has passed. Their innocent touches are the only medicine she needs, the ultimate reward for her harrowing and heroic struggle. She tends to her wounds with quiet dignity, her focus already shifting back to the survival of her family in this harsh, yet beautiful mountain world. As the storm breaks, the first light of a new dawn touches the peaks, honoring the mother who stood her ground when the world turned dark. Peace returns to the Himalayas, a hard-won peace that celebrates the enduring power of love and the indomitable will of the ghost of the mountains. The cycle of life continues. They move forward into a new day, seasoned by battle, but strengthened by the bond that keeps them all alive. They fade back into the crags and shadows, the eternal guardians of these heights, living legends whose stories are written in the snow and the wind. The Himalayas remain a place of wonder and terror, where the spirit of the snow leopard forever stands as a symbol of sacrifice and survival. In the heart of the ice, life finds a way. The legend of the mother leopard lives on, an immortal echo in the great Himalayan silence,